All right. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, and thank you for coming out. Yesterday we had a wonderful time. We were able to touch some things, and today, by God's grace, we will start from where we stopped. Yesterday we started with the introduction to the class, and also we were able to touch on Gemini. We worked on the back end and the front end of it. So we talked about picture creation, how to create music, how to generate music, I think we at the end of the day yesterday we stopped at gem creation, and we said we are going to start with that today by God's grace. So yesterday we have been able to teach us on the pro, on the fast, on the thinking mode, and every other aspect of Gemini. And I don't think there is anything on Gemini so far that we have not touched. Only that today, as we dive in deeper, because we are going to focus more on Notebook LM today. So we are going to see how we can use our Notebook LM in collaboration with Gemini to achieve the result and vice versa. So that being said, let's just jump into action because of our time. Or do we have any question concerning what we did yesterday? Is there anything that looks somehow that you think we should just take a look at before we dive in deeper? Any? Oh, okay, all right. So now to okay. So today we want to start with Notebook LM. If we look at the diagram we have on the screen, I generated this using Notebook LM. I just prompted it and asked it to give me a slide that I can make use of. And if you look at what it has given me, the AI Power Duo, because today I want us to see how we can run Gemini and Notebook LM together. How Notebook LM can help Gemini and how Gemini can also contribute to Notebook LM. So that is what I want us to see. And if you look at the image here, you have this density that is the data integrity check. When it's Notebook LM, it's going to check the integrity of that data. You can verify that, and also rigid true extraction, knowledge, bounded knowledge retriever, and so on. In a nutshell, what Notebook LM does is that it accepts data, it accepts files from you, and it is going to keep it somewhere. We'll have that place called sources. That's where you keep all your sources. If you are using the free version, like I said yesterday, you can upload maximum of 50 files at once. So it's going to go through the 50 files and give you the result anytime you prompt it. So whatever you ask from it is going to go into that file to give it to you. But the downside that I've noticed is that when you prompt like that and you want it to give you your result, the result is going to give you will be minimal because it normally gives summary, not comprehensive like that. So what they have done now is they have empowered it with Gemini. So you can decide to link your Notebook LM to your Gemini and then start querying the content of your Notebook LM directly inside Gemini so that you can get your results. And also, if time permits us today, I want to see if we can also link these two together with Google Doc. We are all used to Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, Microsoft PowerPoint. But there is also Google Doc that looks like Microsoft Word. Also, we have Google Sheets that you can also compare with Excel, and also we have Google Slides that performs exactly like PowerPoint. So we want to see how we can link these three, this Notebook LM, Gemini, and then Google Doc together to achieve our results. So that life has come to a stage now where you don't have to. It is not a must for you to do the stressful work of typing and all that. So you can easily instruct these models to get something done for you. So all you just need to do at the end of the day is do a little modification and your work is ready. So we want to see how we can do that today. So like I was saying, Notebook LM, Notebook LM as a whole, it accepts documents from you, maximum of 50. If you are using the free version, if you are using Pro, you can have more than that at once, and it's going to process it and give you your results the way you want it. So the beautiful thing about it is that it is the one that will collect the sources from you It's the one that will look into it and give you the content you want. It is also the one that will create, and the results that you have not gotten, you can now ask it to create slide deck out of it, something like this that we have on the screen. So you can ask it to create slide deck out of it, or create voice overview. It can convert it to a podcast where two people will be discussing on the topic you are working on, that you can also listen to while driving in your car, or if you are working in the kitchen, you can play it and be listening. Also, it can also create a video overview for you. It will create a video that you can make use of, and other things. So as we dive in deeper, we'll see how these things work. Also, under Gemini, on the other side, Gemini, Gemini will it will create. Yesterday when we were talking about ChatGPT, we said if we are blank, if we run out of idea and we don't know where to start from. So that is what these models, that's what they have come to do. They will ginger you, they will kickstart the idea in you that you can build on to achieve the best result that you can ever imagine. So when you get those results, you can now work on it as a person to perfect it, and then everything is good to go. So this will build on the idea. It is one thing for you to start your work with Gemini, which is AI generated from the beginning. It's another thing to start with NotebookLM, which is going to accept, which is a model that is going to accept your files from you and work with your files. So now you want to finalization is what you are going to use Gemini for. Just to perfect your results. So as we dive in deeper, we'll see how these things work. Now we have it's called the two distinct engines of modern artificial intelligence. So we have the first one that we have talked about, grounded, and also we have generative AI. When we say generative AI, like we said yesterday, the LLM that we talked about, it will just pick idea from you, go online, and then work on every the instruction you are giving to it, and then come with something reasonable. So if we look at what we have under generative AI, it says connected to the broader web and vast training models, prioritizes infinite ideation, tone shifting, and creative formatting. So we have used this, so we should understand all this. So don't let us waste our time, because I want us to cover a lot of things today. So Notebook LM acts as a strict, grounded subject matter. I have talked about that. We have the concept, we have the mechanism, and all. So in ingesting and mapping massive data sets with pinpointing precision. So you can see I said upload up to 50 distinct sources per notebook, handles massive, and so on. To the next one, Gemini. So Gemini, on the other hand, acts as a limitless multimodal generative assistant. Then, if we now match the two together, we'll have something reasonable. So the vulnerability of operating in isolation. So if you now decide to pick one and not use the two, we said yesterday that if you use Gemini is not going to give you zero. So Gemini will give you the hallucination level is high, and at the same time, when you subject it to AI, and when you subject it to AI tester to test it, the AI content will be very high. So the same thing is applicable to Gemini, but what Gemini will give you is going to give you from the sources that you have submitted. So it will make it real. So there's no diagnostic matrix. The grounded SMEs versus the generative AI assistant. All these, I'm going to make this available. I'll send it to us, part of the material that we are going to get, so we can take our time to go through it. Oh, Notebook LM, the synergistic workflow, the four phase. So the first one is ingest Notebook LM. You upload your raw materials. Then number two is to extract. So you prompt to get something out of the materials that you have uploaded, and also remove the hyper accurate condensed factual summary out of the grounded environment, and then you now take it to Gemini for final execution. So workflow application, we have the raw material, we have the distillation where it's going to filter everything, and then you have your final output. So also we have the raw input destination final output. So content creation. So when it's also about content creation, you get the same results. The first one is about academic research. It's going to follow the same procedure to give you your results. Business strategy follows the same procedure to give you your result. And if you are into content creation, You just need to upload and upload your raw materials and work on it, and it's going to give you a detailed report. So we are going to see how we'll get that as we dive in deeper when we are doing our practical. So the ultimate synthesis of truth and execution. So how it works, the truth about Gemini and NotebookLM, and so on. This is where we are going to stop, and then we'll start. We'll dive into proper practical. Do we have any questions so far concerning the LLM, Notebook LM, and Gemini? Do you have anything in mind so far about what we have discussed, or what you think we should know? Maybe because of what you have in mind that you think we should touch with this model. Let me have your question if there is any, and if not, we can proceed. Okay. So here, to use Notebook LM, the first thing you need to do is type Notebook LM, Notebook LM dot google.com and hit enter. So it's going to bring you here. So notebooklm.google.com will bring you here. Now, when you get to this place, you will not have all these ones that I have because I've been using Notebook LM for long. That's why I have all these ones. Though this is what you are going to have. This create new folder. You can, okay, you may not even have the create new folder. It's because of the third party plugin that I've added, that I've installed. But what you will get is this create new. So click on create new, and it's going to bring you to this blank page where it is divided into three parts. The first part is the sources part, the second part is the chat part, and the third part is the studio part. So it's going to welcome you with this that we have, the dialog box that we have in front of us. What this does is that it accepts the materials you have that you want to upload, it accepts it from you and submits it to Notebook LM to work on. So how does this work? We have options. The first option is to type our topic here. But when you type your topic right here, then it's going to take it online and search for necessary materials, relevant materials that will go with the topic that you have typed, and then bring everything onto Notebook LM as sources. So another one is you have the option of picking the fast research or doing deep research. So that means when it's going online, then if you type the topic, if it's going online to search for the material, it's going to make a deep research online to search for those materials for you directly like that. And you can ask it to search the web for what you want, or if you have it on your Google Drive, you can ask it to go into the Google Drive and bring it. So are we together? Okay. So it can go into your Google Drive and retrieve the materials you want. Or other options that you have is to come here and click upload files. So if you have the files ready on your computer, you can just click here and bring in the files. Also, if you have websites that you also want it to work on, you can also bring the URL of the website here. If you have YouTube video that you want it to work on, you can also add your YouTube video. So the beautiful thing about Notebook LM is that it's not just collecting PDF from you. It will collect PDF if you upload PDF. It will also study images when you upload images. It will study documents, Microsoft Word. It studies audio files. It studies audio files. Also, it studies URL. So if you copy the link of a website, it's going to check on the website and then retrieve information that goes along with your project that you're working on and put it on your project for you. That's the beautiful thing about it. Also, it can also go into your Google Drive to get documents for you. If there's a specific file you want to get from your Google Drive, it's going to go into the Google Drive and bring it for you. Also, we have copy text. This copy text, if you have a specific text that you have copied, for example, if you have prompted Gemini or any other models to get you something, so you can now copy those things that it has given you and come here and click on copy text and paste it there. Yeah, yes, we can. That's where we are going to use it. Yeah, you copy it as a text and then you paste it here. Yes, it will take you to YouTube or any website that you want to use. Google Drive. Yes. Yes. So now, yesterday, we asked it to give us 20 URL. So that's where we are going to start from. Let's go back to our Gemini to get the URLs we asked it to give us yesterday. URL. URL, URL, URL. 20 URL. Okay, so I have the 20 URLs here. So I'll just copy. I'll copy the 20 and go back to NotebookLM. Then we'll click on copy text and paste it here. So if you paste it and this insert is not clickable, what that is telling you is that it is possible that one of the links that you have pasted has broken. So you have to go and check and see if there is something that you have copied that is not supposed to be part of what you have copied. Blue and clickable. So if it's not clickable, then something is wrong. So everything is all right like this. Now look at the wonders of NotebookLM. If I click on it now and say insert, it's going to bring, it's going to work on the 20 sources that I pasted, and it will bring everything here to work on. So it's working on it. You will see if it's PDF, it's going to show us everything here. It will list the 20 here. So now it's working on, okay, because everything we have pasted, they are PDFs, and it's picking everything together as URL to work with. I don't like this. It's supposed to give me everything as a list. It's not showing insert. Oh, it's just showed one, right? Let's try another thing. Instead of using the text now, let's try if this website is working now. Let's paste on website and insert. Okay, it worked now. So don't use text, use website. So that's another thing that come on it. So this one is broken. This link is broken. Many of the URLs you're given are not found. So check the list you pasted. It is possible there is something in between that is not allowing it to. Yes, sir. Maybe something is wrong with the link. The status code serves as digital barrier. Network server receiving. So if you paste like that, that is one beautiful thing about Notebook LM. It's going to let you know if it's something that you can reach or not. And if you cannot reach it from here, another thing you can now do, if Notebook LM cannot open it, you go and download the material. When you download it, you now upload it as a PDF file. Let's try this one. This second one. Let me check what the URL is. The second URL. Let me go here. Oh, the second URL, international journal. So let's open it and see what is happening. At times it may be like that. Maybe the website is asking you to sign in or create account before you will be able to download the file. So that can be something like that. Such restriction will not allow Notebook LM to get the file directly from there. So look at the file here now. So if Notebook LM is not giving me as a URL, I can easily come here and download the file and upload it as a PDF file. I click the URL. I clicked the URL that we copied. That was one that is not opened. So I opened it directly. So you will now download the file and then add it as an attachment as PDF. Yes. So that is how we can do it. Let's proceed to save time. So I'll just look at those ones that are not. Oh, it's your network. Mm. So this one now, this forbidden, I don't want it. So you can easily click on these three dots by the side and remove it. And do the same. So I'll do the same to the ones that are not okay. This is fine. This one, I don't want this. Remove. So the first one we uploaded, I don't want this. Remove. Okay, all these page not found. Remove. Remove. Hmm? Let me do that. I can also do that. So if I want to mark it now, I will mark the rest. Mark this and then click on delete. Delete selected. I have four. Oh, bulk delete. It's taking longer than doing it one by one. It's not deleted. Okay, so let me just get rid of everything one by one. Remove this. Remove this. Okay, so now I'm left with just how many? I'm left with just 16. Okay, there are still others. Remove. We can remove everything like that to keep it clean. Oh, now we are left with just nine. So let's say I also want to go and pick. I need a YouTube link also to add. All I just need to do is go back to where we got the topic from, then copy the topic. I'll just come here and copy the topic, uh, procurement management in Nigeria. I'll copy the name and then go on YouTube. Just type YouTube, youtube.com, and I'll paste it here. So I'll show you. I have some extensions that I've installed on my computer that can help you if you want to get different sources. So instead of just going there, copy the URL, come and paste, and you will find Notebook LM on YouTube. So you can easily just add it to it, and it will add it to the project we are working on. So we'll see how that is done. So here now, I'll paste the topic here. so that it will give me materials that will go in line with what I want. So you come here and paste the topic. So we are looking for materials on procedure management in Nigeria, procurement management in Nigeria. So I'll search it. So I have this now: supply chain and procurement management, a way forward for Nigeria economy. If I like this, all I just need to do is click here and share, then copy this link. That's one way to it. I'll copy this link and then I'll go back to my notebook LM, and then I'll go to the top here and add it as a source. I'll just click here and paste it as source or website, paste the link, and insert. So once I do that, it's going to add it as part of the links that I've submitted. Yes, I clicked this place, add sources. Yes. So look at what we have copied now is now here as part of the sources that we have submitted. So I can go back again and look for any other one how to start procurement related business. If I like this, I'll just click on it. Another way to copy it now, I'll click on it like this.
Most
So
students who
now that
take
I've clicked on
procurement
it, with
related
the extension that I've installed, I have this now, add to notebook LM. I have another one here, notebook LM. So I'll tell us how we can activate this. So when you do it on your laptop and you have not activated it, you may not have it. So all I just need to do is click on Notebook LM right here. It's going to ask me if I want to create a new notebook or I want to choose notebook. So I'll say I want to choose notebook. I'll now look for the material that I'm working on, which is this Nigeria procurement. So I'll click on it and it's going to add it as a source automatically. So it has added it for us now. You can see we now have it here, how to start procurement related business. So you can continue picking like that. Just go on YouTube and add, and it's going to automatically add it for you. So that will come in handy if you really want to go and search for YouTube videos to add to your sources. Now we imagine how long it's going to take you to watch like 3 hours or 4 hours video, digest it, and start writing. But this one, you just need to get the URL, bring it here. It's going to be the one to study the video and then give you response out of the video. So for us to see that it will study the entire video. Let's now check this. If you want to know, you just click on all these ones that we have selected. Maybe it's because you have the extension installed already. So here now, if I deactivate this one, if I deactivate this, so if I click on this now, I will uncheck everything. So I can decide to pick anyone that I feel it's 100% in line with what I want to do. So let's say I pick these videos, for us to be sure that it normally goes through the materials that we have. So I want to use these two now. So these two that I have, we have option here. This is where you have all your sources that you want it to work on. And here is where you are going to chart the sources. It means you want question from here. Let's go and watch that video a little so that we can ask question based on the video. Let's watch this one and ask a
studies
question.
tend to do so with employment in mind. And then there are those who think of starting their own businesses, operation, or the downstream part of the supply chain. Now, when you're looking at the upstream or the downstream operations, things have to be of the right.
So things have to be of the right quality and quantity. Okay, so let's go back into our notebook LM and say okay, let me do it like this. Let me just take a shot of this. Let me take a shot of this. Yes. I'll click on text extractor. and then copy it like this. So it will extract the text for me. Okay, so I can copy it and go and use. So I can use the text here. So things has to be right, quality and quantity, delivered and bought at the right place. And the right, yes. Yeah, yes, I converted it to text. I said it should convert it to text. So now if you want to pick any shot, there is a button on your keyboard called print screen. So when you press on it like this, you have this option here that says text extractor. So if you click on text extractor and then select what you want to extract, it's going to read it and convert it to text that you can copy. So it has converted it to text now. So I can just do Control C to copy and I'm good to go. I'll just click here to copy all text. So all right. Now I have it here. Let's say I want to query this now. Or I want to say things have to be right, quality and quantity, quality and quantity, delivered or bought at the right place and time for the right prices. Uh, okay, let me just say, is this a right statement? Statement to memorize as a procurement officer, something like that. I just want to, just for us to see that it will study the entire video and then come up with a point for us. You can see now it's telling me that it's using two sources. So the two sources that we have selected. So if I decide to add this one now, it will make it three. You can see now. So it means any answer that is going to give me will come from these two videos. So if I say send, so it's going to go through the video and then give me the answer. So instead of me taking my time to watch the entire video and solve problem, so it's going to go through everything and you look at it now. It's saying yes, this is absolutely the correct statement to memorize as a procurement officer. The sources explicitly confirm this principle. The two sources explicitly confirm this principle, stating that professionals in the procurement field are always focused on buying goods and services at the right quantity, right quality, right place, right time, and right places. So you can see the sources now. It says the first one, this is it here. So it's going to show you where it got it from. So when you click on it, it will take you there. So it has converted everything to text, everything in that video. So we have the text here that we can make use of. So it has given us that out of the video. So if I click the second one, it will take me to the second one and pick it. So like that, it will show where it's got it from in the video. So easily you can reference it. So this is showing you that it's not going outside what you have fed it with. So it took his time to study the video, it will extract the text and then start giving us answers based on the video. Okay. Which video? Yeah. The URL. You can decide to copy this one here. One. Another one is you click on share here and you will copy the URL. It's going to give you the option of copying the URL. Then the third one is click on NotebookLM and look for your notebook, then add it to your sources. So that's settled. Okay, so these and many more are the things we can achieve. Now, we have established that Notebook LM is not going outside Notebook LM to give us our results. So it's giving us from the materials that we have fed it with. So that is showing us that Notebook LM is doing our job. Instead of you to go online, start searching for materials, AI has searched for material for you. The gem you created has searched for materials for you. That is the first step if you want to do research. So it has searched for the materials for you that you want to study. Now, instead of you taking your time to study the entire materials, or all you just need to do is upload it here and start asking questions based on the materials that you have uploaded. So let's say we want to work on research now, and then I want to use all these sources that we have pasted. So all I just need to do is click on this to select all the sources. You can see it has turned it to 11. So I can now start asking my question. So if it's the background of the study that I want to work on, I can just say, uh, give me the background background of the study. Uh, okay, so all right, we have been able to add our sources, and we have this side now. So we have explained everything on these sources. I don't think we have any issue with this. So here, this part, this is where you can now chart your sources. You can ask questions from the materials you have uploaded. Let's say I want to say, uh, are are these documents relevant to my study? To my study. So like that. So a lè bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ pé ṣé àwọn document yẹn relevant. Tí document bá relevant, so we can start from there to ask if the documents are relevant. So if the documents are relevant, you can look for the differences between the documents, their standpoint. So then now ask it if those differences, if they are adding to, if they can add to what you want to achieve at the end of your work before you proceed. So look at it now. It's saying yes, these documents are highly relevant to your study as a procurement officer, particularly if you are operating within or studying the Nigerian public sector. They provide a comprehensive curriculum that takes you from the foundational principle of procurement to advanced legal framework, transparency, initiative, and so on. Here are the breakdown on how these documents are relevant to your studies. So we have the first one called procurement and supply chain. So it's going to give us the references where it got those things from. Oh, also number two, and so they want to they want to mean so the sources where it got the things from. So when you click on it, it will take you to where it got it from. Oh, and this that's this video. You can see the video is on top. Then it depends later when you want to do your work, you can continue like that. But now we want to see if this work, if these materials that we have submitted, if they are relevant. We can also ask this to give us our references and all. So now we know that everything is fine with what we have. Okay, so we can now proceed and say, let's say, give me the statement of the problem. Okay, okay, let's ask for the background to the study like that. So it will give us the background. If you want statement of the problem, it will give you the statement of the problem. If you want anything you want, just keep asking. You'll be getting the result based on all these materials that you have uploaded. That is where it's going to be getting the whole thing from. It won't go online and to the web to get it for you. And it's within the material. So it's as if you are the one just going through everything and extracting points. But look at it now. Background to the study. We have it now. Background to the study: the economic significance of public procurement. Public procurement is defined as the acquisition of goods, works, and services by public bodies and government, and so on. We have that, the evolution, and and so on. So we have it, so we can copy this to go and use. And another thing is save it to note. Like I said earlier, if you click on save to note, it's going to save it here. Because if you don't save it, it doesn't remember what you have done. So it's advisable you save it and keep it here. So I said earlier that after saving it as a note, you can now add it as a source. So this is where you can do the magic. So if I, instead of saying the background to the study now, I can just say give me the comprehensive summary of all the materials that I've added. So after giving me the comprehensive summary, I will now save it as a note. So when I save it as a note, I will now come here. This is where I have my notes. then click on these three dots and say convert to source. Oh, when you convert it to source, it will become one source like that. Like, yeah, yes. Instead of asking the background, instead of the background that I asked, okay, we can do it. Give me the comprehensive summary of the entire material. So like that, materials, the entire materials. Then click on it. So it's going to give us a comprehensive summary. So now we have the summary of all the materials. It's still coming. Now we have the summary of all the material. So what we need to do now is click on save to notes. But when you click on save to notes, it's going to save it here. Now the note has been saved. We can now click here. You click on these three dots by the side. Click on the three dots and say convert to source. So if I click on convert to source, now what it's going to do is it will take it from here and add it to the sources. So let's click on it, convert to source, and let's check this place. It will have added the Nigerian public. Okay, this is it. Oh, this is it here. So what we have in here is the same as everything what we have in all other sources that. So we can delete the rest and keep this, and then add another 50 again, do the same, then save it as source. So that's a shortcut for you to get more than 50 materials to query at once. This one is 20. It can be 50. If it is 50, it's 50. Yes. Yes. You delete the 20. So that one that you have is the same as that 20. You will add the 50 again. So when you add the 50, you will ask it to give you the summary of the 50 again. Save it as a note, then convert it to source and delete the rest. No, no, it's here. It's here. This is it. So we have it here. You will now convert it to source. To convert to source, you click on it and say convert to source. So when you convert it to source, it will bring it here. So now that is here now, what this will give you when you prompt it is the same as what all of these sources that you have will give you. So that means if you had 50 initially and you have done this is representing the 50. So you can get rid of the 50 and bring in another 49 because this will be one. So you bring in another 49, the other 49 you do the same and delete. So that means you will have more. So it's just a way of getting more than the 50 that you are privileged to have. So like that, you can keep asking NotebookLM to give you what you want. So we have our background to the study. Any other thing you still want to ask, as you are asking, it will be giving you. Then you can save them as your note here and then export the note. So if I want to use it, I'll just right click and say export to doc. So if I export it to doc now, it's going to export it to Google Doc. Or I can also export it to Word if you are used to Microsoft Word. But if I want to use I prefer Google Doc because Google Doc is AI. AI has been integrated into it. So I can use Gemini directly inside Google Doc to get my work done easily. I can say do this, do that, convert this to a table, convert this to this, convert it to that. It's going to do it instead of me racking my brain on how I'll get all the things done. So that is settled. Do we have any question? Any question? Oh, since there is no question, so let's look at this place. This is very important and people don't normally use this thing. Here under chart, we have this option here, the setting option. So you can click on it to configure it. By default, it is default. So you can decide to make it your learning guide or you do custom. So if there is a specific work that you want Notebook LM to be doing for you, you can click on custom here and paste your prompt. So I'm working on a specific project. I want you to handle this. This is what I want you to do. This, like that. So you put, yes, you can anytime. So you put it there so that it will. So it's saying, look at the template now. Customize the style. Respond at a PhD student's level. So it depends on how you want it. So so like that. So suggest different role. Pretend to be a role player girl, and you are my lecturer, or you are this, you are that. I want you to critique what I've uploaded and so on. So it's going to, so you put everything you want, you put it here. So you can now choose 10,000 words. So as comprehensive as you like. So you can now make it longer or shorter. So the responses you want it to be giving you, if you want them to be longer or shorter, you click on this place, this one. But when you click on it, it will bring you here. So you can decide to pick custom. When you are done with custom, then you pick longer or shorter. So when you do that, learning guide to teach you, to be your tutor. So best for educational content, helping you grasp new concept and skill efficiently. You just click it like this and then save. So that is that about that. Any question? No question. All right. So now the other side. This is where we now have the magic. And aside from this setting, we have another setting here that we can make use of. So you can click on this setting, then Notebook LM help. If you want help, it's going to give you a guide, a note that you can read and to use Notebook LM. So if I click on it now, it will load it for me so I can study. So I can start asking questions on how to use Notebook LM. These are the questions that may come to your mind. Learn about the Notebook LM, use chat in Notebook LM, create Notebook LM, and so on. So when you click, it's going to give you the information. Let's say you want to use chat now. If I click on it, it's going to load the note for me so I can read and see how I can make use of it. So you may find it may come in handy when you are working on it. So click on these settings here. To go back, it opened another tab. Another tab. So I now came back to where I was. So you can send feedback if there is error. You can do Discord, all this, or you can do the language you want it to use. So if I click on language now, the output language you want it to use for you. So here we have African. Let's see if we have Yoruba there now. There is Arabic, there is Chinese, and so on. But we don't have Yoruba, we don't have Hausa. So you can pick any language you want. So in Nigeria, yes, please, under settings. Yeah, settings, language, output language. Mm. Then you can change the color. You can see it's giving me white now because I'm in light mode. So I can do dark mode or device. My device is in dark mode. So when I pick it to convert it to dark mode. So I'll have this. Yes. Mm. Okay, so that is that about that. Also, you can share your notebook also by clicking on share and then share it with whoever you want to share it with. So that is settled. Now let's look at this side now. This is the other side, and this is where you can now do other magic. You can perform wonders. So here you can do the audio overview. It's going to give you audio overview here. By audio overview, meaning you can create podcasts and you can call into the program. So it will look as if it's going to make it as if there is a radio program going on and you are calling in to the radio program. So we can create it. So it's going to be teaching us everything about this research work that we are working on, and we can ask questions anywhere we lose track. We ask our question. Then another one here is the slide deck. Oh, this slide deck is the one that creates PowerPoint, like the one we used earlier. Also, we have the video overview. This can create video for the research work that we are working on. Also, we have mind map. We have report. Initially I said, and also, when I was presenting earlier, when I was showing us the slide deck, I said if you want to create content, you just need to upload your material and it's going to give you the content to post. That is where this report comes in. So when we get there, you see how that works. Also, we have our flashcards. We have done flashcards yesterday, but we have it here too. We have cues here. We have infographic here, and we also have data table. Now, one thing I want us to pay attention to is this one, this icon that we have in front of them. If you just click like this, it's going to work on the default setting. But if you click on this arrow here, it's going to allow you to do settings for each of them. So this first one is saying deep dive. So when you do default, when you just click like that and you ask it to generate, this is what it's going to use for you. So it means the audio that is going to give you will be a live conversational conversation between the two hosts, unpacking and connecting topics in your sources. One, here if you want brief, it means a bite-sized overview to help you grasp the core ideas from your sources quickly. It will not then dig in deeper. Then we have critique. This one will just criticize what you have so that you will be challenged to come up with something creative. So this will criticize it. And also debate, a thoughtful debate between two hosts, illuminating different perspectives. So instead of them going the same way, this one will stand for A and this will stand for B. They will have against and for. So one will stand for it and one will stand against. So they will debate it. So from there, you can pick any point you want to pick. So in case when you are presenting your material to your supervisor and they are asking you a question, so that has happened already in this. When you are listening to the audio, you will see that okay, this one is saying okay, the statement of the problem is not supposed to be four, it's supposed to be three. The fourth one is useless. The first one is this, and it's going to give them the reason. It will debate the sources that you put. You can if you want to generate, if you want to use this now to train yourself, if you want to know about the material, you just do deep dive. So when you do deep dive, it's going to tell you about the sources that you have uploaded. So one side. But when you are now done with your work, you can bring your work here, upload it, and then do debates. So when you do debates, they are going to debate each other on the material. Yes. So they will debate themselves on you ask it to debate. Yes. Yes. So it can help you all the way through. But if you did not click this one, it will not bring you here. So you will not know that they are here. All right. Do we understand that now? So another thing you can also do to long, so you can click long if you want it to. You can. Okay, no long. Maybe when you refresh it, it will come. So you should get the short, longer, and default. So now when you now scroll down, you have another option here. It's saying what should AI host focus on in this episode? Yes. So what should AI host focus on in this episode? You can now ask it to say, okay, I want you to focus on the statement of the problem for me. I want you to critique my statement of the problem. So my this and that. So you can ask them to focus on anything. And here you have option here that you can pick. You just click. It has suggested it for you. So you can do building requirement, supply chain, and so on. Anyone. So as you click, it's going to add it. So you can see now it's saying explain the basic Nigeria procurement law and so on. Describe how this. So if you are blank and you don't know what to put, you can keep clicking on this and it's going to be creating it for you. And when you are done, you just click on generate. So whatever is going to generate will be in that line. Do we understand that? Okay. So that is that about that. Let me do long, and let's say we want to do deep dive, and let's generate. So it's going to generate the audio for us. So it's generating it now here. So also it's audio. So if you come here now to slide deck, you have the same. If you click on this, it's going to bring you here. You can also do the settings. So you can do detailed deck. By detailed deck, we mean it's going to be detailed. So it will not just be ordinary points, it will be points and also sub points. So you can use this if you have not really mastered your presentation. So it's going to guide you through what to do. Another one is the presenter slide. Means it will just be key points to the point. So you can pick anyone you want from here. So let's say I like picking this detailed deck because I like the design. So you can pick short or pick default. So anyhow, yeah, yes. So when you now understand it, you can ask it to now generate presenter slide. So like that. So here now you can change the language that you want to use, and also you can make it short or default. And here you can add any information, the specific information that you want to be on the PowerPoint. So you can put that here. So when you are done, you just click on generate. Like that. So I just click on generate so that we can see what it can come up with. Also here under video overview, if you click on this arrow again, it will bring you here. No, this is a new one that has just come on NotebookLM, the cinematic. So the cinematic is new. So it can now make it look real. So it will make the video look real. Before it used to be just normal picture that will be working, that will be there, and then the story will follow. But now it's going to be cinematic, a rich, immersive experience that can unpack the complex ideas of your sources through engaging visuals and storytelling. Now, if this is what you want, you pick it. If it's explainer, you pick it. This one will explain. If it's brief, you pick anyone you want. And here you can type what you want the video to focus on, and when you are done, you just click on generate. So we are generating three now. We are generating overview, slide deck, and our video. So another one we have here is the report. So when you click on this arrow again, the report is what I told you earlier for our blog post. That if you want to create content, so we have it here. Look at this place now. We have blog post. So if we wanted to create blog post for us for these sources that we have added, so we just click on this and add our source. So we can decide to create your own. If you want to create anything you want to create, you put it here. If it's briefing document, overview of the sources featuring key insight and quotes. If that is what you want, you use this. If it's study guide, you use this. If it's blog post, you use this. Compliance guide, strategic analysis report, anyone you want. But in this case, I want us to use blog so that we can see what it's going to come up with. So I'll click on this pen now. Once I click on the pen, I'll be able to set what I want it to give me. So here it's saying the language. I'll keep the language as English. And now what it's going to give me by default is act as a thoughtful writer and synthesizer of ideas, tasked with creating an engaging and readable blog post for a popular online publishing platform known for its clean aesthetic and blah 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 like that. So popular for a popular online publishing. Instead of popular online publishing now, we can now say for you put the name of your company, your blog for Tam Infotech Limited. So you just put that there. So it means when it's going to generate it, it will generate it. And if it's going to reference your page, it will make mention of your name in the content that it's going to give us. So you don't need to do modification anymore. You just copy and go and use whatever you want to use it. So that is that about that. Yes. This is okay. It's general. This one is general now. This template is general, so you can make use of this. It's saying act as a thoughtful writer and synthesizer of ideas. So meaning building on the sources. Synthesizer of ideas, tasked with creating an engaging and readable blog post for a popular online publishing platform. Instead of popular online publishing platform, now you will just put it there for Tam Infotech Limited, an online publishing platform. Online publishing platform known for its clean, aesthetic, and insightful content. Your goal is to distill the topmost surprising, counterintuitive, or impactful takeaway from the provided source materials. So it means it's not going outside Notebook LM. So it's going to give us posts based on the topic that we are working on. Since, for example, now if you want to generate a post on how to give lectures, you source for your materials, you upload it here, then you ask it to generate posts. So if you want to work on how to play football, get materials, upload it, ask it to give you post on it. So you just copy the post and go and use it. So it's not going to go online to search for it anymore. It will be using provided source materials into a compelling listicle. The writing style should be clean, The writing style should be clean, accessible, and highly scannable, employing a conversational yet intelligent tone. Like that, the story continues. So this is okay. So you can leave it like this and click on generate. When you click on generate, it will start working on it. Also, we have mind map. Mind map doesn't have settings, so you just click on it, it will generate the mind map. We'll see how that works too. Also, flashcards, you can do settings for our flashcards. So our flashcard, we can make it hard if you want it to be difficult questions. You can make it middle, you can make it easy, anyone. So let's just make it hard and then come here. Instead of the standard, let's do more. So more will be when we have more questions. The standard is 10 questions, so we can do more. So what should the topic be? So you put the topic here and so on. But I'll just say generate, since we are using this for practice. Also, the same thing is applicable to quiz. So I'll do more and then do hard and click on generate. So here we have infographics. Under infographic, the infographic, one thing I like about Notebook LM is the infographic of Notebook LM. And you cannot compare it to any of the others, because this is going to give you just a sheet. It's going to give you just a page that will look like a picture like this, with the entire story. It will explain the entire topic for you in one sheet. So let's see what that will look like. Let me use sketch. You can pick how you want it to look like. I can use sketch. I can use all these ones. So you just pick any one you think it's okay by you. So let me pick sketch, and then I want it to be detailed. I want it to be detailed. If I have any other story I want to add, I'll just put it here and click on generate. Then our table, we can do the same. It is English. If you have any story you want to add, you put it here, then click on generate table and give it time to generate all these things. Uh, any other information you want to add, if there is a specific thing you want it to focus on, so you put it there. So here now, okay, this I think is done generating this. It's done generating this. Let's say, okay, this is the infographics, and this is sorry, no setting. So this is our mind map. Or this is our mind map here. Look at what it has generated. Now it's showing us everything we need to know, and it has broken everything down into pieces. So the topic we are working on is Nigerian public procurement and supply chain. So under this, we now have legal and regular framework. We have procurement process and cycle. We have transparency and so on. We have all these sub, and under this first sub, we have other subs. So under this now, we have under legal and public framework, we have Public Procurement Act PPA 2007. Then we have core principles. Under this, we have other subs. You click on it, it's going to give you. So under this again, if you click on it, it's going to give you the subs that we have under. So it's breaking. If you now want the note, you will click on it. So if it's value for money that you want, click on it. It will take you to the document and search for it. So it's going to work on it for you and give you the contents like that. So this is a very powerful tool. A very powerful tool. I just clicked it and it picked this question. Discuss what these sources say about the value for money. So what the sources say about the value for money. So if there is a point that you want to put into your writing about the value for money, it will go there and find and look for it from all the sources. You can now use all these and then reference them. Yes, you can copy or you save it as a note. It will stay by the side here when we get back to the home page. Mm. Also, yeah, so when you save it like that, you can now export it as Word document and all. And also, we can ask it to just give us references for this that it has given us. We can do that now, and it will give us the references. So it will give us the name and all. So this will complete everything about projects. So that was what I was telling you yesterday when you said we have taught some things, and but I said I can teach you how to use these tools for creativity. Time. Perplexity, and it's going to teach you SPSS. It's going to teach you SPSS. Hmm. So these are many more are the things we can achieve. So anywhere you get to, you can you can let me go back to my roadmap, to my mind map now. Let's close this. And I can go back to my mind map. There's something happened here. What is it? Okay, infographic field. So let me delete this and regenerate the infographic. So back to our, so now we know that we have so many things to also do with this mind map. So if it's the barrier that you want, you just click on it. It's going to give you the barrier from inside. So if you don't know what to ask, this will guide you. It will guide you. So if you now get all these points from all angles, for example, if you get the barrier, if you want barriers and challenges now, just click on it. It will go there, give you the barriers and challenges. You can copy that. Go to the social and economy, it's going to give you that. Go to another one, it will give. So you now save everything together and now upload everything as a single source. Now start asking your question that give me the background, give me this, give me that. So that is where it's going to be giving you from. So by the time you will be on it for like 3 to 4 hours, you are done with your project work. Any question, please? So it means if you want to use this as a content now, you have so many contents to make. Because if you have chosen procurement alone, public procurement alone, and you click on this now, it means you have content on public procurement as a whole. Then you have content on this legal and so on. So click on this, you have content on this, you have content on these ones, you have content on the principle, you have content on this one, you have so you have different content. Yes. So if your blog is on procurement alone, so you just come here. So every day, if today if it's about planning, you click on it, you go and copy, paste it there. So if it's about planning, just click on it. It's going to load it for us. You copy the results. You just copy whatever it has given you here and go and use that. You post it like that. That today we are working on this this section on and you post it. To a video. No, you can use this as a text. A post you can post it, but if you now want to convert it to a video, or you can now create, or you can decide to do it yourself, or create AI generated video for it. But it is better you do it yourself because it's going to bring you more opportunity because it's your area. So when you do it yourself, when you study what it has given you now, and then you now record something on it and upload it online, as the page grows, when they want to give you, yes, you'll be the one that will talk. AI can do it. I'm not saying AI cannot. I'm just saying because to grow it organically and at the same time so that you will sell your face and sell your content, the material you have. So you can do that, but if you now want to don't if you don't want to do it, there is something called text to speech. There's something called text to speech. You upload this and you upload this text, then there's an AI that will generate that will convert it to text. So when it's converted to text, you can now just upload a picture of procurement or something, then drag it all through, and the video will be going, they'll be talking about the procurement and all, and the pictures will just be there to sell the story. So you can do that. We'll also touch that before the end of the class, by God's grace. All right. So do we understand any question? If you don't understand, please feel free to call me back. All right. So we are done with the mind map. I don't think there's anything new on mind map. We have this option, the three dots that we have in front of it here. So you can export it as a markdown. You can export it as this and that, and then delete it. Yes. So now we want to, okay, there's another one here. Let's click on this. This should be the, uh, oh, okay. Oh, this is the, oh, you can see it now. This is the infographic. So everything about Nigeria public procurement. So, mm, so this is everything now. This is everything you need to know about procurement. So it has generated it. So we have it. So you can download it and you can zoom it anyhow you want. So okay, so that is that about that. So our PowerPoint that it has generated now. So if you are now done with your work and now you want to create a PowerPoint that you want to present, so this is it here. This is our slide deck. So let's look at what it has created for us. Now tell me how long it's going to take you to design this kind of PowerPoint. Now look at what it has given us. So the blueprint for public value, transforming public procurement in Nigeria. Look at this. So if it's about if it's what our DG use for presentation, people are just looking at that day. For me, use the notebook LM. So this is it. So you have something like this. So for you to I don't think it's possible for you to have 100% of something that will be close to this if you use PowerPoint. And look at this now. So it will take its time to do the design for you, and when it's done and you are satisfied with it, you can export it. So another thing we are going to touch today by God's grace, aside from if you look at what it has generated for us, there is this watermark here, notebook LM watermark. We want to look at how we can remove this, and at the same time we also want to look at how we can edit this content, because what it has given us is in picture form. So we cannot edit it. So how do we edit it? We'll look into that. And another thing that I said it has come on it is this one that we have here called revise. So if you now click on revise, if I want the blueprint for public value, transforming public procurement in Nigeria, if I want to change it to public procurement in Nigeria, Africa, I'll just click on this and say change public procurement in Nigeria to public procurement in Nigeria. So let me quote it. I'll just do like this. Change public procurement in Nigeria to public procurement in Nigeria, Africa. Africa, like that. So then click on generate revise deck. It will be down here. So when you click on generate revise deck, it will regenerate it. You'll now see that it will affect our change, but it will still come back as a picture. Mm. All right, so another one we have here. So it has generated the audio. This is where it's getting interesting. So if I play the audio now, you will listen to it. They are going to be discussing, and I can also call into it and interact. So let's see. I'm playing it now. Imagine spending 10 million in Naira just to move Let me do it like this. Single shipping container.
Right, which is just a staggering amount of money.
Exactly. And I mean, not across the globe or anything, just from a port in Lagos to a city a few hundred miles north.
Just a domestic road.
Yeah. Now imagine that the reason it costs so much isn't, the price of diesel or rough terrain or like a shortage of trucks.
It never is just the diesel.
No, it's not. It's actually a mountain. So now if I want to make it interactive, if I want to intervene now, I'll just click on this interactive. So when I click interactive, it's going to blow it like this. So they will continue with their conversation I can now call into the conversation and change the direction of the conversation. From So I'll play, then it will start.
Spending
So anytime I want to, anytime I want to ask question, I'll just click on join.
Exactly, and I mean not across the globe or anything. Just from a port in Lagos to a city a few hundred miles north.
Just a domestic. Oh, hey, welcome. What's up?
Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate your conversation. I want to look at it in the context of Africa as a whole. Can you give me an information on that?
We absolutely appreciate that question.
Yeah, that's a fantastic request.
And we can certainly zoom out for a minute.
Because what we're discussing in Nigeria is not unique.
No, it's a continental challenge.
Public procurement is huge across all of Africa.
We're talking about a critical driver for economic growth.
Our sources confirm that African countries allocate a significant portion of their national budgets to it.
Right, it is the mechanism of development.
And when we talk about this massive problems of red tape, that is absolutely not localized.
Studies on procurement. Yep, go on.
Okay, thank you. I think if we use Africa, Africa is going to be too small for me. Let's look at it from the global scale. Can you give me something on that?
Okay, fantastic. You want to zoom out even further?
We appreciate you constantly expanding the scale.
Yeah, that is a big picture view.
And we can absolutely connect this to the global context.
Because what we are discussing, how governments spend money, is not just an African issue.
It is a global standard.
Right. It's a key function of every single modern state.
Globally, public procurement makes up at least 15% of the entire global GDP.
15%.
That is a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing about this. So what this is doing for you is that it is teaching you that topic that you want to work on. So anywhere that you find difficult to understand, you can easily ask questions, and people are there to attend to you. So they can change it only. You can change it from Africa to the world. You can change it from the world back to your local government. You can change it to your unit, your territory, or anywhere. So you can go like that. You tune it. Then when you are satisfied with what you have learned, you can now start writing whatever you want to write. So you can ask question that, okay, you want to work on this project that you don't know how to go about it. How can you start? So what's the middle going to be like, and so on. So it's going to put you through. So that is what this audio overview is for. And when you are done doing your back and forth, you can now download the audio here and listen to it later. Oh, that's one beautiful thing I appreciate about NotebookLM. You can, if I click on it now and click on interactive, download is here. This is download. Have you seen it? Click on interactive. Let me see where you can join. Join where you can join. You see interactive. Go to the audio. Yes. Okay, so now we know how the audio works. Please, it is one thing for us to learn all these things. It's another thing for us to practice. Because if you don't practice, you will forget it easily. All right. That being said, we are done with audio. We have another one here. Okay, this is the quiz that it has generated for us. So if I open the quiz now, let's look at the questions. We said it should make it difficult. So the default is 10. Now it has given us 20 questions and 30 questions. So because we said more, we clicked on more. So we have 30 questions. You can continue answering the question and it will be marking you right or wrong. And you have hints here anytime you need hints to continue. Like that. Also, we have, okay, let's see. Okay, this is the report. The report we talked about here. Yeah. So now this is what you can just copy and go and use on your blog. So it will look like a web page. The 10 million naira road to nowhere. Why Nigeria's procurement pipe are clogged. So you have this story that you can put online and you are good to go. So this is it. So if you want any image anywhere, you can copy this now and take it to Gemini and ask Gemini to study it and add pictures where necessary. Then you copy what you have from there and go and put it on your page. So you can continue building your blog. Yes. You can continue building your blog. So it's as simple as that. So now I don't think we should be having any problem on how to generate our materials, how to get our materials, then how to start prompting our materials to get the content for our research. Or is it still difficult? Okay. So now if you want to start working on your own blog, you can start with this one. You come here, generate report, and then take the report to your homepage and start sharing it with people. Also, we have our flashcards. Now, we did flashcards on Gemini yesterday. So this is it now. This is what the flashcards looks like. Look at it. It has generated 90 questions because we said more. So yesterday was just 10. And it has given us 90 questions. So you can answer the question and tick it and so on. Okay. Let's scroll down. I want to look at the video. Okay, the video is still generating. You just click it to flip. It is just for you to practice. So read the question, answer it in your mind, then click it and flip it. So any question? Okay, also the table. We asked it to generate table. Let's look at the table. Oh, this is the table now. It has stabilized. Uh, okay, it has given us the result in tabular form. So let's open it. So this is it now. Nigerian procurement. You can download it. No, it will export to sheet. It's going to be in Excel sheet. Hmm. So if I click on export to sheet now, this is what will happen. It will export it to sheet. And that's the same thing. It's the same thing. Hmm. So this is it now. It has exported it. So we have the core principle, we have the legal provision, we have this and that, and so on. So we have it here. Virtual. We have done that already. Let me show you. We have our this is the it can generate PowerPoint. We have done that. It can generate this PowerPoint. This is procurement. This is a million procurement flashcard. Where is this thing? Okay, this is it. No, this is the PowerPoint. Still generating this one. It has not. It's still working on this one. It's still loading. I'm looking for the infographic. Okay, this is it. Uh, so everything explained in picture form. So you can download this and use it anywhere you want to use it. Just click here and click on download. So you have it as a picture, and the picture is going to be very quality. Oh, this is it now. It's done generating. So let's zoom it and see how far we can go. And one beautiful thing about Nano Banana, the image generating model that Gemini has, is that when it generates any picture that has text, it's always accurate. There is no, it doesn't make any mistake. If you look at the text, there won't be any mistake. And if you want to change anything, you just prompt it and ask it to change something in it to change it. Any question, please? So that is that about that concerning Notebook LM. Any question? So let me give us time. I'll give us 10 minutes to practice what we have learned so far. Then we'll come back and do our gem where we stopped yesterday to see how we can do our gem creation before we proceed.